Hi, my name is Luke Holcomb. I'm the Marketing and Enrollment Manager here at Apparatus Contractor Services. And today we're going to talk about one of the 50 rules of bookkeeping that you're likely to learn too late. And that is, it's all about you. Stick around to learn more and you'll see what we mean. So it really is all about you. And you've heard it before in a number of different ways. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's lonely on top. And it rolls downhill. Now, what we are talking about is much more specific and much more nuanced. Your confidence is how your team, your trade partners, and your customers perceive the health of your business. And a lack of confidence shows through not in big ways, but in really small ways. It's the delayed responses. It's the little sighs that you have. It's, looking off to the corner to think about something that probably should be a pretty quick answer. These actions are signals to the people around you. And that should make sense. You look for the same thing when you're dealing with people. If a customer gets visibly uncomfortable when you're asking them about the funding source for their project, that's a red flag for you. So it's understandable that when people see these actions in you, they become concerned. It's a red flag for them. To tackle the issue, you must tackle it at the source. You can't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to try real hard and be confident and expect things to work out. All important actions follow a really specific path. It's courage, commitment, capabilities, and confidence. Your lack of confidence stems likely from a lack of knowledge or understanding about a specific thing in your business. And just like FDR said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So having the courage to face that fear is first up. And it takes courage. For most companies, this has to do with the finances. You don't know how much you're making off of each project. You don't know how much you're spending on overhead. And you don't know if your pricing needs to change. At this stage, you certainly don't have the confidence to increase your pricing because you don't have solid data informing that decision. The courage to confront these issues is what gives you commitment. And at this stage, the commitment is to understanding the details that you have previously preferred to keep in the dark. Next is capability. This may be something you have now, but it's not likely. It's hard to imagine a situation where you have the tools to understand the financial details of your company and your projects, and you're just refusing to look at it. Assuming you don't have that capability, it's time to get it. And that means it's time to spend money. Now, that might seem antithetical to your goals if you're in a situation where you don't understand your finances, but remember, this is a key step. You are now committed to gaining the capability to understanding where you are now so that you can put a plan in place to get where you want to go. And you already understand this. If you're watching the video, you've probably already explained to someone that you can have good, fast, and cheap. And that you can pick two of them, but you can never have all three. And to be clear, when it comes to knowing the financial reality of your business, you've been choosing fast and cheap. So now it's time to give time, financial, and emotional resources to solving this problem. Once you have the capability, you do the work. You get on top of it. You figure out where you're at. You figure out what customers are losing you money. You figure out what subs are making you money. You figure out what projects you need to pursue and what projects you need to run away from screaming. And now, with all of this information, you have confidence because you know what's going on. You can confidently work with the sub that charges more, but reliably gets projects done on schedule. You now know that that lead you've been working on and going back and forth with for a while, you need to drop them like a bad habit. For the price they're wanting you to do it for, it would put your business and any other construction business under. If you sell two projects at a higher price, your business will do better than if you were to sold 5 projects at your current pricing. On top of that, in the same way that your lack of confidence bled through to every conversation and interaction, now your actual confidence will bleed through to every conversation and every interaction and will be reflected throughout your entire company. And you now have the framework for gaining confidence in any other situation. It's important to note that this isn't a magic pill that you take once and everything is okay. This is a regimen. It comes with monthly checkups and you have to follow the prescription. If you are in this situation, you must act. Something is going to happen, and you can either let your fear and your problems be at the steering wheel, or you can let your knowledge and your confidence drive where you're going. But keeping your head in the sand does not stop the freight train. So gather your courage, be committed, gain the capabilities, and gain the confidence that your business needs. Thanks for reviewing this video. On behalf of the entire Apparatus team, I sincerely hope you've learned something today that will help you grow an even more successful contracting company. If you've had enough of not feeling in control of your company's finances, we are here to help. If you're finally ready to take action to give your company the precision bookkeeping, payroll, and reporting that you know it needs, Apparatus is the answer. And here's what you need to do. Go to www.apparatusteam.com/action. Once there, you'll find our 4-step process to get you started. The first step is to take a look at the kind of clients that we work with and see if you feel like it describes you. Next, you'll have the opportunity to watch a pre-recorded webinar that gives you a full overview of our service, our prices, and our operations. Now, if you're ready to move forward, you can fill out a preliminary client application form. Once you've done that, we'll schedule a half-hour Zoom meeting with you. In that meeting, we'll have an in-depth conversation about the current status and future goals of your company, the bookkeeping challenges you now face, and how Apparatus can help you overcome those challenges and unlock the potential in your contracting business. We look forward to talking to you soon.